The first logo was an abbreviation of the company name, but then in '55, one of the employees said, why not use the Archimedes screw for our logo, because it symbolizes much better our centrifugal pump technologies that we use in our pumps. And at that point in '55, pumps was the main part of our production as well. And Paul Jensen thought it was an amazing idea, and it's been our logo ever since. So of course it's changed during the years, following the the trends of the time, but still today it is still our logo. When it comes to the name, from 1960 we started using GRUNDFOS, a product name, as a company name. GRUNDFOS was originally a product name from 1946, but with the years it just became a part of the corporate identity. So in 1960 it became the product name, the common product name for all our products, and then 3 years later it became a part of our company name, GRUNDFOS Bjerringbro Pump Factory. And at that point we have the story about Danfoss coming in, because the guy at Danfoss started to realize you had this company up here, and he didn't like the use of GRUNDFOS. It was too close to Danfoss. So he had a dispute. He was also a very stubborn and very powerful business owner, just like Paul Jensen, and they couldn't agree at all. In '67, the Danfoss owner, he died, and actually that's when they settled, because they settled with the widow of him, and they agreed, okay, we're going to make a compromise. We're going to delete one of the S's, and in return you compensate us for the loss. So he did that in '67, and at the same time he decided it was time to remove Bjerringbro Pump Factory, because this is the Danish translation. It was actually called Bjerringbro Pumpefabrik. But nobody abroad knows what that means, and since we had a first subsidiary in 1960 and several ones following, it didn't really make any sense anymore. So from 1967 we just became GRUNDFOS and the AS, because it was a private limited company. And then in 1980 we had the first group structure with a management company, and from that time, from 1980, GRUNDFOS AS became to refer to the Danish production company. That is the name today of the Danish production company, and GRUNDFOS became a group name. So that's actually the quite complicated story of our development in names, which has to do with the development of products and production.
Anya, they told us last night that GRUNDFOS is actually the Danish word for groundwater, which is so much what GRUNDFOS does. They pump a lot of groundwater, particularly the water part.
It is very telling, isn't it?
I found that very interesting. That was smart.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know if you're not Danish, so it needs an explanation.
Wonderful, thank you.